Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy with this oracle deck, clarify with the tarot, and finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. Mending. With truth be told, at the bottom of the deck, the number 52 may be significant, or the number 14, mending. Alrighty. Let's see what that is about. 52, mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The Oracle's message: each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Okay? So you may need to forgive someone for something to move on. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for something, okay? Maybe someone wants to make amends with you, okay? But there's something that you need to release, forgive, so that you can heal and move on from, okay? I'm also going to read the prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It is time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Okay? So with that message, immediately I started thinking like maybe somebody did something that they at the time they thought was a good idea. Now they're realizing that it wasn't a good idea. They may be in regret, remorseful, wishing that they hadn't did something that they did, okay? But I feel like, you have to just take everything as a lesson, pretty much is what that is saying, okay? And then 14, good or bad, there's a reason behind it. A lesson, learn the lesson from it and move forward, okay? At the bottom of the deck, 14, truth be told. Okay. Honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. It is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles, okay? So with that truth be told, I feel like you need to just, stick to your truth. Always be truthful. Always be you, okay? Always be honest. Accept things. I kind of said that with mending, okay? Accepting something for what it is, okay? Maybe there is something for a long time that you wouldn't accept. You were in denial of, okay? and now you are accepting the truth of it, okay? Maybe someone wants to be transparent with you. Maybe someone wants to communicate something to you, tell you something, come out with the truth, confess something to you, okay? And then at the bottom, prosperity, I'm going to read that one as well. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Be true to your calling. Being true to your calling is essential to you moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It is time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money and compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. Okay? Spirit, I feel like wants you to definitely put in the time and energy into whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest or bring in. You need to make sure that you are putting in the effort to get there, okay? So let's get some clarity. Thank you for that, Spirit. Clarify mending, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is mending here for the overall energy of the reading? One card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is mending here for the overall energy of the reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. Hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, responsibility. Okay. At the bottom, Two of Cups, unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, and connection. Okay, hold on. Let me see mending again here. 52. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So with this Knight of Pentacles, hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. Maybe you took the responsibility to heal, okay, from something, to forgive someone for something, maybe, okay? Making amends. Maybe someone is willing to put in hard work to make amends with you, okay? This could have something to do with love with this Two of Cups at the bottom. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, and connection, okay? Maybe someone wants to come in and show you how serious they are, that they want to, make things right with you. We then have the Ten of Swords, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. Someone probably betrayed you very badly here with this Ten of Swords at the bottom, okay? They tried to end you off, okay? And I feel like now they're in regret, okay? Page of Pentacles, manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. Maybe it's like they wanted something. They were trying to do something, get something, manifest something. And, like some people worship the underworld, and I kind of feel like that's what it was. They felt necessary to stab you in the back, to betray you, to defeat you, to get whatever it is that they wanted, okay? Maybe someone tried hard to defeat you, okay? A lover. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for mending? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for mending? Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. At the bottom, the Fool card, new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. Maybe Spirit wants you to get out there and make new friends, collaborate with others, okay? Get out in the community. All right, go to celebrations, enjoy a time, take a leap of faith, be spontaneous, optimistic, adventurous, okay? Take advantage of opportunities, do things that you enjoy to do with pleasure there, okay? Then the Chariot, movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, and departure, and courage. So definitely you're making progress, okay? You're moving forward. The Nine of Cups, wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. Something that you want could be coming in at this time, okay? A wish come true, something that makes you content, satisfied, okay? Something that brings you stability. Alrighty. We're going to clarify with the other deck as well. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for mending? One card, please and thank you, Spirit. Something is telling me to shuffle, so that's what I'm going to do. I see the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Something is coming to an end. You are starting something new. The Five of Pentacles, maybe struggling, being left out in the cold. All of that type of energy is coming to an end, okay? Clarify mending, please and thank you, Spirit. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for mending. Alrighty. The Justice card. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. So something could be being made fair, okay? Maybe someone has to tell you the truth before they can get close to you again or something like that, okay? Maybe someone has to work hard for your forgiveness. Two of Pentacles at the bottom, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability. I feel like they're going to have to do a lot, okay, with that Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, I feel like you have your guard up. Challenges, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control, okay? Yeah, you have your guards up. You're not so open to letting this person in. Queen of Swords right behind that. Unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, perceptive. You're not, tiptoeing around this person's feelings anymore. You're being straight up with them. You're not like the soft person that you once were before with them, okay? And I feel like they realize that, and they know that they're going to have to actually put in some work to, if they want to get you back or whatever, for your forgiveness, okay? Even if it's just to get on good terms with you, okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to take this person back, but yeah. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for mending? Please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, one card. I'm not taking two, Spirit, so I'm going to shuffle because I just don't like doing it. I just don't. I didn't want to, so. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Before I fucking get all the cards all mixed up and backwards, because, hold on now. Alright, I turned these two the wrong way. Alright, I'm going to take this one because, I don't know, I just feel like I should, but I don't know which one at the bottom. The Fool card, new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. I feel like it's justice that you get a new beginning in something, okay? Yeah, I don't feel like you're definitely not taking this person back, okay? But maybe they just want to make amends with you, okay? Five of Swords, the Magician, and then the Four of Wands. Five of Swords talks about conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationships. The Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, creativity, skill. The Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming. I feel like, you're stepping into your power, okay? You're leaving that energy behind, okay? All the conflict, maybe this person is always fighting and arguing with you. You're stepping into a new era where you're going to be celebrating and in harmony and maybe getting married, okay? Let me shuffle them again. The Hermit, you may be very shy, timid, spend a lot of time to yourself with this Hermit at the bottom. Soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. All right, you could have spent a lot of time alone healing, okay? And I just feel like now it's time for you to get out there, okay? Take advantage of creative opportunities. Trust your intuition, okay? New love is on the way. The Sun card, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success. The Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. Look at these cards here. Okay? Beautiful things. Let's get one more. One more card, please, and thank you, Spirit, for mending. One more for mending. The Strength card. This is Leo season. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion, okay? I feel like maybe Spirit is telling you step into your power, okay? Because that's what that gives me as well. Passion, subtle power, persuasion. Like, you don't really even have to do much. With that subtle power, it just gives you being you. You don't even know the power that you hold, okay? You have a lot of influence. All right? At the bottom, the Five of Wands. Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, and tension. Someone could be upset about the type of influence that you have, the type of power that you have, the type of strength that you have, okay? The Tower, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, and sudden insight. And then the King of Swords, head over heart, disciplined, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. I feel like you got tired of maybe fighting and arguing with someone. Someone was in competition with you, okay? Yeah. Someone was in competition with you. They hated how influential you were. Like how you came in the room and stole the attention. That's what Leo gives me. Power, strength, and control. Okay, they were in competition with you. They saw you as a rival. They wanted always to fight and argue with you. It's causing strife and tension. And I feel like you decided to release them, let them go. You've realized something and made a head over heart decision, a disciplined decision, honest, truthful. You got clarity and walked away. The Wheel of Fortune right behind the King of Swords. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs. I feel like once you walked away from that person and started to heal, yeah, things started turning in your favor, okay? Let's see what else comes out, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please, and thank you, Spirit? The Devil. I see this card way too often now, I feel like. Addiction, depression, secrecy, temptation, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, powerless, and violence. Maybe someone was doing this a lot, okay? Constantly, because it talks about routine, efficiency, okay? I kind of feel like they made it their mission to try to keep you trapped or stuck or, overpower you. Maybe they did a lot of lying and cheating, violence. At the bottom, Nine of Wands, ongoing battle, wounded, drained, fatigued, close to success. Yeah, it's like they put you through a lot, I feel like, okay? You have to be courageous and persevere and persistent and resilience through all of the drama and all of that you went through with this person. Death card, end of cycle, beginnings, transformation, metamorphosis, transition, unexpected change. That cycle was ended, okay? Two of Swords, stalemate, indecision, crossroads, difficult decision, avoidance, painful choice, blindness, inability to see the truth, denial, divided loyalty, facing fears, torn between two relationships, okay? Maybe it's talking about, this person lying, cheating, being with other people. It could be talking about you, leaving them, closing out a cycle, and now this person, maybe it was a painful choice for you to make, okay? Let's see. What else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Devil here with the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Devil here with the Knight of Pentacles, please, and thank you, Spirit? All right, I have to shuffle. When it does all of that, it's time to shuffle. You getting stuck and caught up and not flowing effortlessly, it's time to shuffle. All right, 2020 was just on the timer. That number could be significant. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here with the Devil card? Please and thank you, Spirit. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for this Devil with the Knight of Pentacles. All right, the Hermit. Spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, inner strength, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, and search for truth. Okay. Maybe it's like you got some type of spiritual knowledge, enlightenment, as it says here, to like walk away from this. Okay. To get out of this situation. At the bottom, Seven of Pentacles, hard work paying off, efforts, return of investments coming into fruition, evaluation, rewards, results, cultivation, growing, perseverance, manifestation of ideas. The Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, building, co-parenting, attention to detail, alignment of values or beliefs, cooperation, goals, apprenticeship, learning, studying, commitment, and dedication. And then the Knight of Wands, adventurous, action-orientated, energetic, exciting, charming, fearless, confident, hero, self-assured, brave, free spirit, taking risks. I feel like you are, dedicated to doing something, putting your time and energy into something, okay? Whatever it is that you are putting your time and energy into, it's paying off here with this Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. Your efforts are not going unnoticed, okay? Whatever, you're getting a return on your investments. Something is coming into fruition for you, all right? Results, rewards. Something is growing. Something is manifesting, okay? Something is building. Something that you committed to, you're dedicated to learning and paying attention to and mastering, I feel like, okay? And you are, being more brave and fearless here, confident, taking risks, okay? Putting yourself out there, and it's going to be a success here with the Six of Wands. Victory, success, triumph, rewards, recognition, acclaim, pride, leadership, good news, success. All right? What about this Three of Cups here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Three of Cups here. One or two cards, please and thank you, Spirit, for this Three of Cups. Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups. Partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couple, potential soulmate, relationship, harmony, balance, equality, mutual respect, attraction, connection, proposal, marriage, engagement. At the bottom, King of Swords, structure, rational, intelligent, logical, power, authority, strength, detached, cool, integrity, ethics, self-discipline, head over heart, legal matters, and judge. Okay, so you could maybe be partnering up with someone, okay? Getting into some type of connection. This may be something that's unexpected that you don't see coming in, okay? I feel like you're moving on from the past. You're moving on to calmer waters here as well with the Six of Swords. So that's what I'm getting with this King of Swords, with this Six of Swords. It's like you're moving on from the past. You are forgiving, releasing, whatever, okay? And it's like I don't feel like you see this coming. So you might be getting into a relationship or meeting someone new or something like that soon. One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Three of Cups with the Three of Cups. Why is this Three of Cups here with the Three of Cups? Please and thank you, Spirit. One card. One card. Please and thank you, Spirit, for this Three of Cups here with the Three of Cups. All right. The Page of Swords. Now, I always feel like I see these cards that fly out in the deck, like right at the bottom. Curious, communicative, chatty, inspired, vigilant, alert, inquisitive, stalker, spy. Someone could be watching you. Someone is very interested in you. Okay, informant, speaking out. Someone may be coming out and letting you know, like, hey, I like you, I've been watching you. Someone's going to communicate something to you. Ace of Wands, new beginning, inspiration, creative spark, new initiative. Someone may be initiating something, okay, but something new is definitely starting a new beginning. A creative spark. This could be a new passion, excitement, spontaneity, accepting challenge. Seven of Pentacles, hard work paying off, efforts, return of investments coming into fruition, evaluation, rewards, results, cultivation, growing, perseverance, manifestation of ideas. And then the Three of Pentacles. The number 33 could be significant. 333 may be significant as well. Teamwork, collaboration, building, co-parenting, attention to detail, alignment of values or beliefs, cooperation, goals, apprenticeship, learning, studying, commitment, and dedication. Whatever it is that you are dedicating your time and energy into, okay, investing into, putting effort into, it's going to pay off. Whatever you're committed to, studying, learning, okay, in the beginning, maybe you are being called or drawn to learn something new, okay. What about this Justice card here? It was Slow Sipper by The Dip is playing in the background, and it said something about she's taking it slow, and that's why I love her. So someone might like that you are not, that you take things slowly, you know, like a slow burner. You don't hop into things quickly. You want to take your time. You're not like a one night stand type of person, or even, you know, you just don't sleep with anybody willy-nilly. After 3 days, let's sleep together. After 5 days, let's sleep together. After a month, let's, you know, you really take your time, okay? Clarify this Justice card here, please, and thank you, Spirit. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is Justice here, please and thank you, Spirit? Someone could be confessing something to you as well about a third party or something that they did, you know, all of a sudden wanted to come clean about something. All right. Clarify this Justice card here, please and thank you, Spirit. The Emperor. Supreme ruler, head of state, dependable, stable, father figure, focus, discipline, structure, protectiveness, authority, logical, and practical. At the bottom, Queen of Swords, honest, truthful, fair, perceptive, protective, chatty, strong, independent, principled, clear-minded, intelligent, constructive criticism, skillful, brave, clever, and open-minded. Something is being made fair. Justice is being served, okay? Some type of equality, balance, okay? Cause and effect. This could be someone coming in. As I said, you might not be expecting, you know, like someone to be watching you or communicating something to you, all right? Someone that's dependable, stable, maybe a father figure, okay? They're disciplined, protective, structured. They're not all over the place. It's not giving the King of Wands energy or the Knight of Wands, you know, just rushing into stuff, doing whatever with whoever, okay? This person may be honest, truthful, fair, perceptive, protective, independent, strong, clear-minded. They know what they want, okay? Committed with this Eight of Pentacles, commitment, confidence, concentration. They're going to be of quality, okay? Accomplished, having high standards. They are hard worker. And then the Two of Cups, partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couple, potential soulmate, okay? This could be a potential soulmate. A relationship could be coming in, as I said. It may lead to marriage. It's going to be a mutual attraction, mutual respect, okay? It's going to be balanced. All right? Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Emperor here with Justice. Why is the Emperor here with the Justice card? Four of Swords, fear, anxiety, contemplation, solitude, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, relaxation, rest, sanctuary, meditation, regrouping, recuperation, introspection, and self-protection. Six of Cups at the bottom. I feel like some of you may have some type of anxiety about it because of something that happened in the past. Six of Cups, childhood memories, past memories, nostalgia, homesick, reunion, reconciliation, good memories, innocence, children, family. Okay. Yeah, make you feel overwhelmed. Just like anxious, or like, I hate to use this as I'll just use a heartbreak. Like when you get heartbroken, you're very cautious about, starting something new. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Queen of Wands, confident, independent, passionate, determined, social, outgoing, assertive, charismatic, optimistic, cheery, honest, sexy, attractive. Six of Wands, victory. I feel like Spirit wants you to put yourself out there. Be brave, be confident, okay? Be passionate, be determined, be social, go outgoing, be assertive, be charismatic, be optimistic, okay? Get dressed up, invest in yourself. Make sure you look nice. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like Spirit is saying it's going to be a victory. It's going to be a success, a triumph, rewards, recognition, acclaim, pride, leadership, good news, success, attention seeker, fame, spotlight. You're going to get a lot of attention. All right. What about this Fool card here, please and thank you, Spirit? Fool. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. Clarify this Fool card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration, building, co-parenting, attention to detail, alignment of values, beliefs, cooperation, goals, apprenticeship, learning, studying, commitment, and dedication. So Spirit wants you to step out and, work with others. Collaborate with others to build something, okay? It says co-parent here, so it could be, a relationship. Maybe you have children, they have children, okay? This person could be coming in and taking on that role. Your guys' values align, okay? Your beliefs align. You guys are I feel like on the same page. High Priestess at the bottom, intuition, knowledge, wisdom, inner voice, mystery, spirituality, higher power, subconscious, keeper of secrets, desirability. Follow your intuition, okay? I feel like you know what to do. You have the wisdom. You can be very spiritual, all right? Getting communication from a higher power, your inner voice. The Five of Wands, competition, fighting, conflict, struggle, battles, temper, arguments, aggression, tension, rivalry, ego, clash, pettiness. Chaos, defensive, territorial, and then the Hangman, suspension, feeling trapped, lack of direction, uncertainty, assessment, sacrifice, waiting, contemplation, perspective, stuck. I feel like it's like sometimes you might doubt your intuition, okay, with this Five of Wands. I don't feel like this is you fighting with anyone. I feel like it's you, like, your own self, okay? Like, as it says here, ego, battles, struggle, okay? Conflict, maybe confusion in your own mind, okay? And then with the Hangman, suspension, feeling trapped, lack of direction. Sometimes you're not sure which way to go, what to do, okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to follow your intuition. Assessment, sacrifice, waiting, contemplation, perspective, stuck. Maybe meditate on it, okay? Yeah. With the Knight of Pentacles, cautious, practical, loyal, stable, efficient, hard work, responsible, persistent, protective. All right. Take it slow, I feel like, as well, okay? I feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I remember I just said that song, Slow Burner or whatever. Slow Slipper. One more for this Fool card here with the Three of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Tower. Chaos, disruption, sudden upheaval, disaster, loss, trauma, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abandonment, downfall, unexpected events. Someone may want you to, give them another opportunity or something. They may want to all of a sudden co-parent with you. This could be the father or mother of your children. That something, things didn't go well, okay? This person could have been abusive, a liar, a cheater, all of that, okay? Things didn't go well. Maybe they weren't expecting you to walk away from them. They weren't expecting the relationship to end, for a divorce, a downfall, abandonment, for whatever change that happened. I feel like you took a leap of faith. You had trust and you walked away. Alright, Five of Swords at the bottom. Defeat, empty victory, surrender, walking away, cowardliness, sneaky lies, self-sabotage, deception, aggression, and violence. Yeah. I feel like it's talking about they screwed themselves with that Five of Swords energy, okay? This is causing a major tower in someone else's life because they didn't, they tried to screw you and they screwed themselves, okay? The Sun card, positivity, freedom, optimism, peace, joy, confidence, happiness. You're happy. Okay, you have clarity, you're healing. You and your children are happy. And love is coming in for you. This Knight of Cups, emotional offer, romantic proposal, taking action, affectionate. This person didn't want you to move on and find happiness. Yeah. You're attractive, attracting things right now, probably dating, okay? Following your heart. Yeah, this person, it's causing a tower in someone else's life that you're moving on and working and collaborating with other people. Moving on from them, okay? They didn't expect that. I'm going to shuffle one last time before we get to this Strength card. Okay, in the background, Evergreen, didn't deserve me. You didn't deserve me. Someone didn't deserve you. Someone hurt you. They played with you. You guys know this song by Omar Polo. Evergreen, she tears me to pieces. Am I not what you wanted? Some of you may, always question, like, why did this person do this to me? Why would they treat me this way? They treated you bad for no apparent reason, okay? Doesn't even have to try. She don't know you like me. I feel like this person might be, elsewhere with someone else, and they are realizing they're in regret. As I feel like they want to make amends with you, they're in regret. Wherever they're at, that person is not you. But you're not returning back. This person was a liar. They abused you probably physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Okay. Clarify the Strength card here. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. The Hangman, suspension, feeling trapped, lack of direction, uncertainty, assessment, sacrifice, waiting, contemplation, perspective, and stuck. At the bottom, the Lovers, love, soulmate, kindred spirits, perfect union, partnership. It also talks about seeing things differently. Okay? Maybe you saw things differently in that relationship, okay? The Two of Wands, two past decisions, options, planning, deciding to stay or go, waiting, expansion overseas, and travel. And then the Justice, karmic justice, consequences, law, legal disputes, truth, honesty, balance, cause and effect, equality, righteousness, and life lessons. It was a lesson, okay? This was definitely something that you had to learn through, okay? This could have been a soulmate of yours, okay? A partnership. Definitely someone that you were romantic with. You had to make a major choice. Maybe this person tried to sacrifice you, but you stayed strong, okay? You overcame with that Strength card. Let's get one more. Please and thank you, Spirit, for this Hangman here with the Strength card. Why is the Hangman here with the Strength card? Please and thank you, Spirit. One last card for the Hangman here with the Strength card. Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. All right, the Six of Pentacles, equality, generosity, charity, gifts, support, community sharing, rewards, gratitude, kindness, fairness, balance, and reciprocity. At the bottom, Queen of Swords, honest, truthful, fair, perceptive, protective, independent, chatty, strong, principled, clear-minded, intelligent, constructive criticism, skillful, brave, clever, and open-minded. There was a Meet Me Down by the River or something like that playing in the background. Someone wants to just like move past what they put you through, whatever you guys went through, okay? They may feel trapped. Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars. It's like this person all of a sudden wants to do the right thing, and they're like, if you're up for it, I'm up for it. If you ever want to say yes, I'll be here to take you up on your offer type energy, okay? Let's get one final card, please and thank you, Spirit, before we close out this reading. But summing it up, definitely someone wants to make amends with you, okay? Someone may be coming to speak some truth to you, all right? But there's fork in the road right behind this, and that's like making a choice. So maybe it's like you have a choice of whether or not you want to, allow this person back in or move forward, all right? Let's get one final card, please and thank you, Spirit. Before we close out, one final card for myself and the collective. You know what? Let me clarify this. This hangman has me a bit confused. Let me see. Clarify this hangman here, please and thank you, Spirit. Why is the hangman here? Suspension, feeling trapped, lack of direction, uncertainty, assessment, sacrifice, waiting, contemplation, perspective, stud. It could be like someone, like they're waiting on you to come back to say something to welcome them back in or something. Clarify this hangman. They see things differently now. This could be a Leo. Now they want to be equal and generous and balanced and fair. Now they want to reciprocate and be kind. One more for this hangman, please and thank you, Spirit. One card. The Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity or venture, financial beginning, solid offer, commitment. Yeah, it's like now they want to actually invest in you. Now they want to bring in stability for you. I don't see you doing it. I feel like it was like this person put you through a lot and you were strong enough to persevere. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Marriage, commitment, settling down. Yeah, they want to be with you. Five of Cups and the Death card. But that's the end. They're sad. They're sad because you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You've said this is the end of that. Now they're sad. They're in regret. Four of Pentacles. They're still trying to hold on to you. Okay? Definitely could be a Leo card. A Leo, excuse me. The World card. This has come to an end. Alright? Cycle closed. So yeah, somebody wants to come in and make amends with you for something that they did, but I don't see you forgiving that. Well, you're going to forgive them if you already haven't, but you will not be allowing this person back into your life in that capacity. If you guys were lovers, they would like a second chance to do it right this time, or a third chance, or a fifth chance, or whatever, and you're not giving it to them, okay? That cycle is done. One final message, please and thank you, Spirit, for myself and the collective. One card. One final message. One final message. 44 on the timer. Alrighty. We have protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It is okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place, okay? This person might just want your energy, okay? The card is saying like this person wants to come back and do right this time, but Spirit wants you to probably keep your guards up and protect yourself, okay? At the bottom, self-doubt. You're questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now is the time to break free from this limiting pattern. Some of you, as I said, some of you may be shy, timid, really taking things slow, and there's no problem with that. But you may have some type of doubt, like, when you meet somebody, just thinking like, I don't know if we're going to be compatible. I don't know. This person might be too mature for me, or too this for me, or too that for me, okay? Don't do that, okay? But that is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.